Continuing on with part 2 of our day here at Lair. Looking for a spot to take a dip. Not very deep here, but it does look user-friendly, so we decide to hop in. I lead the way and apprehensively step into the water. It's noticeably cold, and right behind me, with no water shoes, Brittany hops in, and shortly after that, Abby's gonna go for it. It's really a beautiful place to come. We all enjoyed our day here. Now remember, later on, somebody is going to jump in further upstream. Nice drink of refreshing water there. As the girls examine their rocks they're looking at. Oh my, what a collection we have. Almost every color in the rainbow can be found in that creek, believe it or not. Miss Gusty. Gives you an awesome view of what it looks like underneath the water there. Notice how clear it is here. It's probably some of the most clean water in America. Untapped mountain stream, untouched by human hands. Oh, here we joke around. Have a little fun about the different shapes of the rocks we're finding. The textures of the rocks are one thing, but it's interesting and always look at the different types of shapes. We always relate them to different states, the 50 United States. Abby and I have been in the water for a few minutes now, and as you can see, we've ventured out towards the center, but it still isn't deep enough. Well, at least not deep enough to jump in. Brittany's fully enveloped in her rock examination, and Abby has fulfilled her destiny of coming here to recharge her bracelets and her stones. The water here has cleansed them of all their negative energy, and they are positively charged and ready to be worn and give you a new vibe, a positive vibe. Still admiring the rocks, but it's time to move on. I can't help but take one last dip and look around, take in the view. This is actually a fork in this stream here. It's a lot deeper on the left side than it is on the right. And there's actually a noticeable elevation change in the two streams, and that's kind of what I'm looking at myself. It makes sense looking back on it. The whole stream sits on a mountainside and runs downhill. All of the water comes from glacial melt-off, which varies from different times of years. The amount of snow up there, and our family always loves these trees. This one reminded us of the tree in Poltergeist. We enjoy the different landscapes of all the different states here in America. As it changes, the further out west you get, or the further to the south you get, you notice different type of earth. But so far along Lair Park, everything's been pretty user-friendly. There's not many obstructions to the trail, and I think that you could probably get down the trail no problem with a stroller, even a cart for an older person, and a hand-pushed wheelchair could make it too. This is another one of those trees. I'm sure some of you Colorado natives know exactly what type of tree it is. I'm not an arborist myself, but I do enjoy the awesome nature that we saw here. We've come to a fork in the trail here. Decisions, left or right along the Creekside loop is where we've made it to. And of course, we're still wondering, who's it going to be that jumps in the water there? We've all been in so far, but only ankle deep. Well, this looks like a place where a lot of people have been hanging out. Almost looks like where somebody's been jumping in before. Well, Abby looks like she's thinking about it. Oh, I'm not intimidated. And even if I was, I'm playing it off pretty well.